It's showtime. What's up, historians? What's going on? Welcome back to another fantastic episode, Historically Haunted VODCAST. We're in season 6, episode 46. Once we hit episode 50, it's on to the next season. So moving right along. Brandon checking in already. What's up, Viper Paranormal out of Virginia? My good friend. What's up, buddy? Coming to you live, not to get political, but we're about 2 miles away from that shooting death site with ICE in Biddeford, Maine yesterday. Went by today, gave some support to some people there talking in the protest, and went and saw the site with the memorial for the young man who lost his life, all the flowers and stuff. Like I said, I don't care what side you're on. Death isn't good. If anybody thinks it's funny to laugh at some dude's death, they can go fuck themselves and literally unfriend me. So get to see some people today, get to see some good vibes, some people honking. I get to see some protesters get handed some Powerades today by some people driving by. Of course, some people were pricks, but Heather and I went down just to be human, I guess. I know that's not really a thing anymore, but anyway, moving on. My prayers, thoughts, everything. Oh, and yesterday was also my mom's death anniversary, 7 years ago. It's been a rough week, but we're hanging in there. Historically Haunted rules, and that's what we're here for. So without further ado, before we go bring my guest, my past guest a couple weeks ago is a cosplayer, a makeup artist, and a paranormal investigator right out of Bangor, Maine. She's obsessed with Pennywise. Met her this past year at the convention in Maine. And she was a guest a couple weeks ago with her man, and we'll check this out. She sent me this. If I can get it to play. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, it's Eddie. If you don't remember me, I'm a heavy metal horror queen from the Maine woods. And I'm here to tell you that you are watching Historically Haunted Podcast. And the show is about to start, so let's freaking go. Get into it. Let's go.
That's a pretty good one. Shannon, I want you to do that for me at some point. Give me a little intro if you could, a little video. What's up, Mary Kate? Checking in. What's going on? Miss Clown Motel, sponsor of the show. Previous, yeah. I don't want to get political, but of course, we're literally right down the road. And it's in my newsfeed, not to mention living in Maine. And of course, being right down the road there, it's brutal. So without further ado, my next guest is a film writer, producer, even director and actress, Shannon Atkins. I've been friends with her for a while on Facebook. Hasn't really shut the shit yet. A couple of great movies, Blood and Breakfast and Legend of Crickfoot, a couple other ones. Let's talk about it right now with her. What's up, Shannon? How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for getting that winded intro out of the way. I wanted to touch base on that. So, well, yeah, cool. I finally get to have you on. A lot of people check in later on. Some people watch the replay. So if there's not a lot of people watching right now, there's actually 9 people watching, believe it or not, which is usually pretty quick off the go. Miss Saunders says, "What's up?" Woohoo!
Hi, Christine.
First and foremost, you seem like one of the funner ones on Facebook. You're not into all the weird stuff. You don't share political shit. You just share funny shit. So I've never had a problem to not be your friend. And I'm sorry it took me so long to ask you to come on the show, but thank you.
Absolutely. A lot of my friends have already done the show, so
I see you checking in comments and stuff, and I was like the other week when Shonda was on Rawlings, and I'm like, I gotta get fucking Shannon on it because I always start thinking, and then I see people.
Shonda's awesome. She's so amazing.
She spoke very highly of you. A couple other actresses have, of course, before we've seen you in the comments. So, speaking of that, just so my audience knows, so I know, I'm curious, and if you guys ask questions in the comments, go ahead and ask some good questions. Be polite. I got one right off the bat. What got you started into like horror movies or acting, being an actress, being a producer, director, running the family, or just something you've always liked as a kid?
I've always liked horror. That's my grandmother. My grandmother used to watch horror movies with me all the time, sitting down watching Tales from the Crypt and everything like that. So I've always been into horror. Believe it or not, as a kid, I didn't have any goals to be an actress or a director or anything like that. I just kind of fell into this. I met Matt Burns, and he got me involved with a zombie movie, Zero. Pretty sure we all heard that one. And it went from there. It was so much fun. It was not like it wasn't even something that was on my radar to do.
That's cool. Actually, I think I'm friends with Matt on Facebook. I'll have to talk to him at some point. I haven't yet. That's pretty dope. I had no idea. Give you kind of your push. What's going on? Everybody's saying hello. They're all checking in. Your fan club's checking in.
Jeff
saying hi. All right, well let's keep touching on that. As you said, Tales from the Crypt and like all the old school Nightmare on Elm Street ones and shit like that. Do you have a personal favorite besides Nightmare on Elm Street or like not Nightmare on Elm Street, but Tales from the Crypt? Do you have a certain movie that you like?
Well, my favorite franchise is Halloween. Halloween's my absolute favorite franchise, but my birthday is the 30th, like literally right before Halloween. So it's always been a big.
Yeah. You're a Halloween baby. That's cool. That's the best month of the year, even though. What's up, Clint? What's going on?
Hi,
Adam's a huge fan. I think of yours, not of mine, but maybe he could be of mine now. Who knows?
That's my boyfriend.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Adam Ford? What's up, buddy? I think I've seen you and him tagged and posting shit on Facebook. So very cool. Very cool. So as you know, I am in the same state, went to the same high school. I live right down the road from Stephen King for the most part. When my other place that
I know, I'm jealous of your life.
Yes, it's. I love to do. As you said before about tours and stuff. I'd love to give you a tour when you ever come to Maine. Do you have a favorite Stephen King book and movie?
My favorite Stephen King is Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet is my favorite Stephen King movie.
Oh, the werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always says Pet Cemetery, It, or fucking, what was the other one? I'm trying to think. Thinner said a lot too, but yeah, some of the other ones are pretty good. Carrie, of course, but yeah, Silver Bullet. That's good. Was it Corey Haim in the wheelchair, right?
Yes.
In the beginning, and he's yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Have you been to Maine yet?
I have not, but it's literally on my bucket list. When I told my boyfriend Adam that I was going to do the show and stuff, and I was telling him all about you and stuff, and I was like, he always says that he'll bring people out and you can go do this, and this. So him and I talked about it. So Maine is definitely on our list to come check out.
Awesome. I mean, like my girlfriend always says, have people come here, spend a couple bucks, and then tell them to go away. Because Maine's very, like, I think our whole capital of our whole state is like 1.5 million, and we're the size of New England. We just don't have, we're more fucking bears and wild rabbits than we are people. But at the same time, there's a lot of cool, eerie shit, especially when it comes to King. I mean, might as well make it at least worth it. If so you don't, I'm trying to think, I don't know, without giving away where you live, do you live West Coast? Is it like
I'm in Maryland?
Like what state? Not town. Oh, Maryland. Okay.
Yep.
Edgar Allan Poe territory. I got you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where I want to go. We'll trade spots.
Okay.
So, when you get into these roles, back to some serious questions. When you get into these roles, like if you have a role coming up, do you like I gotta ask you, if you don't mind me asking, like what do you do to prepare? Do you, as far as the character goes, do you like, I'm trying to think how I word this. Do you like, just sit there and do like reenacting to yourself in front of your mirror? Do you research things online?
I read my lines over and over and over again and just try to put myself into that character. Amanda Megan, I'm sure you know Amanda Megan. She has been along with me for the majority of this ride for films and stuff. And she's usually with me the night before we're filming anything. And her and I literally would just take the night to just have like a movie night and relax. And we don't talk anything about what we're going to have to do the next day.
Kind of like almost a cleansing, or like it just almost like a vacation from that to reset. Well, no, it's that's cool. I dig it. That makes sense. Interesting. That's I noticed that with a lot of the actors and actresses I talk to that aren't, Sean fucking Penn, of course, but you guys have a lot of you have cliques, not cliques, but like you get along well. I feel like there'd be some animosity maybe on set, but I feel like with most of you guys get along with each other. It seems like a big community.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you've got your few. I mean, I definitely can tell you I've got, some people that I prefer not to work with and stuff. But for the most part, everybody that I've met and I've worked with, I really like and respect.
Wow. That's impressive. I mean, looking back at some of the films, like I said, I've watched most of your films. I've tagged you in them on Facebook. You said thank you in the comments. I went through today. I'm like, I already saw fucking half the films. I try to keep up as much as I can on Tubi and everything. So, Do you have a personal favorite of yours that you've been in, you've done, you've worked with? You don't have to. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, so far, the one that I had the most part, because I've already seen it also, is my installment for Head on the Writer's Block. It's called Just a Night in the Woods, and I that's my favorite one because I got to work with Jim Crut, literally opposite of Jim Crut, and it was such a fun experience and was just so cool. And I fangirled so bad when I got there, and I met him and stuff.
Dawn of the Dead, right? He was at Dawn of the Dead, wasn't he? Yeah. In Iowa at the Pennsylvania, Monroeville Mall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Crut.
And then our cinematographer on that was Jordan Miller. And he is just beyond talented. He's a great cinematographer. He's a great person. But he's just a jack of all trades. He can do pretty much everything. So I had a lot of fun with that. And as far as I know, Writer's Block is supposed to be premiered later this year.
I was going to say I don't think I've heard of that, but that's because it's not out yet. It must be in the works.
No, it's an anthology. Head on the Writer's Block. Matt Burns is involved in that too. It was written by Todd Martin, but I have double stakes in that. I starred in one, and then I directed a different installment.
Martin, dude, he did Crackoon. He wrote Crackoon. I had him on the show. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I mean, every time I have an actor or actress on, they name drop these people, cinematographers, producers, editors. I'm like, I had them on, or I know them. They're in this one. Or fucking Clint Myers. I'm friends with Clint. Blood and Breakfast was fun. Yes, that's right, Clint.
Clint's awesome.
Yes, I have to have him on the show at some point. I'm not ignoring you, Adam. What's up? Hello, sir. Yes, give me the go. Looks like a little metalhead. I love that. It's my type of shit. Speaking of shit, talking shit. What's up, Mark? I think you've been on Talking Shit, haven't you? Or you must know him. Maybe not. The podcast. You guys got to get Shannon on. So, let me see. Let's do some fun stuff. Since your boyfriend's a metalhead, I can tell it. You guys, what's your go-to for music? What do you guys jam out when you've done a movie or just relax and going for a ride? Which one of your go-tos?
Me?
Yeah.
So my go-to song, literally when I get in the car, is Betty Davis Eyes. It's not metal. That is my go-to song.
Okay, well, yeah. Doesn't have to be metal. That's what I mean. I'm a big Dance Word guy and Yellow Wolf and shit, so it's not always metal. I mean, I'll put Slayer when I'm feeling good, but what's up, UFO Fred Richards, UFOologist from Maine, cryptozoologist. What's up, buddy? Thanks for checking in.
That's neat.
Well, it is historically haunted, so I got to ask you some fun stuff. Do you believe and/or have you seen some ghosties? Any little UFOs, Bigfoots, demons, anything weird you can't explain? On set or otherwise?
Well, I've never seen a ghost or Bigfoot or anything like that. I've experienced some weird things. I've experienced things like things move on their own or stuff closes on its own or, things that I think I see like out of the corner of my eye. Been like that since I was younger. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sensitive to a lot of things.
That super sticks out. Yeah. There's not like an instance. I mean, I'm not trying to make it whatever. I guess I'm just curious if there's something that sticks out. Because at first, like, well, no. They're like, well, yeah, I guess I would. Is there something that, like, I mean, like, were you going to get like a fucking comb or something and it was gone or something?
No, my sister and I were sitting in the kitchen one night in our childhood home, and the candle moved. Like, it moved across the table and stuff. So we experienced that. I experienced things when I was younger. We went to go look at a house, and like as soon as we went to walk in the front door, like I looked at Mom, I was like, I'm not coming in. Like, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm not going in here. And then come to find out, because the realtor had to disclose it, the man that lived there hung himself at the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I knew there was something.
I'm out.
Wow, that's like an intuition, I guess, of sorts. Almost like you can't. Wow, that's pretty cool. That in the same state you're in? Was that you always been in Maryland?
Yeah.
Maryland's got some history too. When you think about it, I mean, it's right there. It's definitely involved in the Civil War. Wow. That's pretty wild. Speaking of UFOs and aliens, what's up, Nomar UFO? Just another one from Maine. You doing was it this weekend? You doing a show out in Ripley? Ripley, Maine is where they shot the ending scene to Creep Show 2 when the creep is throwing out the newspapers out of the truck down the road. That's in Ripley, Maine. I know exactly where that is. I do tours there. I can bring you there. We can throw newspapers out of my truck if you want. So yeah, it's that's pretty cool. What's up, Nomar? Nomar's a good dude. Let's do another fun one. What do you what's your okay, give me some fun ones. Give me your bucket list someplace besides Maine, which you got to come to Stephen Kingville, but you must have another place you want to go in America, and give me one for other than America, and just give me a reason why.
Salem, Massachusetts is a big one.
That was quick.
So my mom's maiden name is Osborne, and I don't know if you know about Holly Osborne from Salem, Massachusetts, one of the women that was burned.
Wow.
So we have ties to Salem. So I've never been there, and I would really, really like to go.
Yeah, there's Goody. They called him Goody Osborne or something. I think Goody meant like, they say Goody, but I think Goody meant like a widow maybe or something. But there's one or two Osbornes that were connected to the Salem. There's 21 people killed. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, you got to go. You probably won't like it. I mean, honestly, if you get intuitions like that, you might go, I don't want to go here. But
I don't know. I still want to experience it. I still want to see the town and stuff. There's just so many cool things to do in Salem. So it's definitely on my bucket list. And Louisiana.
Yeah. There's a lot of good spots. They shot Hubie Halloween there. I know some spots where Adam Sandler was. Rob Zombie shot Lords of Salem when his girlfriend's walking the dog. Mm-hmm. There's an apartment right there on Hamilton Street. It's right down from the witch house. It's right there by the Hocus Pocus house, which was filmed there. So yeah, not that I ride movie shit. I mean, it's my big thing. But between movies and history and hauntings, there's enough stuff to see in New England. So yeah, you got to get to New England. Apparently, it's calling you between Maine and Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I seen your kid shared it, your son, and I've seen him as a friend suggestion for like a year now. And he looks like a kid Ben that I know from Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. And I'm like, that's not Ben though. Who the fuck is that? And I didn't know that was your kid, but he shared it like a couple hours ago. Watch my mom. I go, that's Shannon's son. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What a small world. Yes, Salem for sure, says Chrissy.
Because we got a girls' trip planned. That's what we're going to do.
Just be careful. It's a tourist trap. Everything's witch, as you can tell. Everything you can get your witch cookies, witch coffee from every place under the sun. You could end up blowing $5,000 before you even leave the square. But if you keep your real eye out, or if you take one of my tours, because I'm a moving tour. I'll go to New Hampshire. I'll show you where Betty and Barney Hill got abducted by the aliens. I'll go to Salem where the witches were. I'll go to Lizzie Borden's house in Mass. So, but there are so many places you can see that are tied. Like they have this spot with the birth part. It's like the thing of the birthplace of the National Guard or the Coast Guard was there. They have a monument where one of the guys on the Mayflower from Plymouth Rock was there in Salem. So there's crazy shit besides witches. Obviously, witches are great, but there's a lot of pirate stuff. So, yeah, you'll love that. So I noticed that you said you were also on your IMDb. I think it said film writer. You're a writer. Do you write books too? Are you like an author or just like scripts?
Just scripts. The scripts that I have written, we have not filmed yet.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So what do you do with something like that? Do you put them in like a folder and put them in storage or something? Or like, what do you like? Is it like I'm curious. I want to get involved in the movie scene and I don't know what the fuck to do. And
I'm always stacking notebooks about that. And also inside of these notebooks are sticky notes, napkins, anything that I've had an idea anytime I've been out, and I would just write something down.
I've heard of people like you that like this is Stephen King said he brings notebooks with him and he'll think of something and just jot it down because later he'll forget what the fuck he was thinking about and then he's like, damn. So you ever thought about turning any of those into a novel or a book first for the hell of it, being an author?
I've thought about it. I've thought about turning some stuff into a book. I've thought about writing a book about like just my life, but I did the Sibylla 6, which I mean it's in post-production, but that's that has a lot to do with my personal life. So
autobiography of sorts.
Somewhat.
Do you do a lot? I notice a lot of people are doing this. I mean, they always have, but I notice a lot of people are doing like conventions and go to these meet and greets and shit. You done any of those? You willing to do any of those? I get some people that run some in Connecticut and Maine and shit. Always looking for people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've done a few. I've done Carolina Fear Fest. We had something here in Pennsylvania called Sinister Sunday, and we did that. And then there's the Four State Comic Con. So I've done a few.
Oh, good to know then. Like I said, my buddy that sponsors the show, Thomas, he does one in Connecticut, like a witch one, but anybody's, whatever. It's not just witches, but it's about the Connecticut witches. But there's one in Salem he does at Salem State University, and then I got another guy that does the main one in Augusta, Jeff. So I'll let them know. I usually let them know after I talk to my guests. Sometimes they tune in and I let them know, hey, so and so, and what do we got? Shannon, when filming certain types of things in horror, do you ever experience and or feel perhaps sense any presence or something from the other side? Because the veil is thin at times. Great question, dude.
So we filmed the Sibylla 6, and a lot of other indie horror films have been filmed in this exact property. It is a barn. It is the creepiest, most rundown barn. And there's weird, you do get a weird feeling when you're there at night. I'm not the only one that experienced weird stuff there at night, but you kind of try to rationalize it when you've been filming for 9 hours straight, and you're just like, maybe I'm delirious.
Coffee stat.
There's a stall in this barn. It's a horse barn. So there's a stall all the way at the end of it. And nobody really wanted to go down there. Nobody really wanted to go in it. And the thing is that we had our FX, Chrissy Saunders, who is on here. She did our FX, our special effects and stuff.
Yep.
We had a table set up across from this, was for her to do everybody's, special effects and makeup and stuff. But it was very different at night. We were good and stuff during the day. At night, that place became very creepy. It was just really eerie.
Wow. See, like shit like that, like I mean, you've produced, directed, and of course acted in films. Like, I mean, is the place like, is it someone that works on the set in their family? Do you guys just rent a random place? Is there places that are abandoned and go, hey, for movie filming? Like, I don't understand how people find these places. I guess it's just you must know somebody.
Well, yeah, when you know somebody and then they know somebody, usually your producer takes care of that. So
I think you answered his question. He liked that. Yeah, he says.
Parents is awesome.
Oh, she loved the barn. See, it's beautiful to some people.
You see the LOL. She's joking.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's sarcastic. I get you.
We were in there with asbestos and bees. It was not good.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, there's probably some fucking wild critters and wild shit in there. Not even the dead stuff that you got to worry about half the time. Cool, flying right along halfway through, usually about the halfway mark or so. I ask my guests to play host, ask me a question or two. You want to ask me something? Go ahead. Gloves are off.
Oh, okay. You've met Stephen King, right? That's what I want. That's what I thought. Because I mean, I know that you're a huge fan and stuff. So, like, what was that like to meet Stephen King? You have all these celebrities and stuff that you meet, and you know that you're gonna like fangirl out and stuff, but then you get to the ones that, like, if I met Stephen King, I think that's one of the ones where I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to talk.
Not to get off on this, I'm just kind of on this. My whole life, I've been crazy. I want to say lucky. I mean, as you can see, I go places, which is great to go places and shit. I go all over the place. I try to do whatever I can see. Haunted places, Lizzie Borden, the whole nine. But with meeting people, I remember I won back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I bought tickets to see Rob Zombie in 1997 in Lewiston, Maine, where Muhammad Ali fought Cassius Clay. It's a big arena in Lewiston, little tiny town. But it was a big championship fight there. So we went there, and I waited for like 3 hours outside Rob Zombie's bus. And his band came down, and the guitarists and shit, and they're covering pumpkins because it was Halloween. And they asked me and my friend at the time if we want to come down and help them. And next thing you know, we talked for like an hour, and they go, well, Rob's getting makeup on. You want to come back later and meet him after the show? They gave us backstage passes. So I met like Rob Zombie, who I was like, fucking, yeah, he signed my Hellbilly Deluxe poster right as House of a Thousand Corpses was being made, his first film. And then like a couple of years back, my girlfriend and I are big. Well, she really wants Yellow Wolf. Eminem signed him. He's like a rapper, musician. He's by himself now.
I like him.
You like Yellow Wolf? Okay, go. His mom's coming on my show in a month.
Tennessee Love is one of my favorite songs.
What is it?
Tennessee Love.
Tennessee Love. Oh, that's There's our poster. We met him. He signed it. We got backstage passes. We met him. And I met the lead singer of War one time in New Hampshire. I fucking did a shot of Jaeger with him. I got pictures of that. So I'm not trying to brag, but what I'm saying is I've had my string. Like I've met a lot of decent people at barely no cost. Kane Hodder and shit. But Stephen King as a whole. I mean, everybody's got their number one, and so I go to Bangor. This is like 3 years ago. I've lived in that area for about 4 now. This is about probably a year or two bit to live in there. And I went to Bangor, Derry, as you know. And his son, Joe Hill, who did Nosferatu and the Black Phone and fucking Horns, all great movies, all great books. And I'm halfway through King Sorrow now, his book. So he did a signing. He was doing like a book signing and meet and greet thing, and it was for free. It was for free in downtown Bangor, put on by the Briar Patch. The Briar Patch, real quick, it's a bookstore in Bangor where Al Brady got shot by the FBI. The Bradley gang in Derry. Do you watch Derry?
Yes.
The Bradley gang is based off the Brady gang. They got shot by J. Edgar Hoover in the 30s. There's a brick in the street in Bangor that he got shot there. And so anyway, so the place he came out of where he got the guns and got shot is now a bookstore. That's where I got all my King books brand new. The Briar Patch. They put it on. So I went by myself. I drove about 45 minutes from my house. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go meet Stephen King's kid. And there's no fucking way he's not going to go support his kid and show up. No way, right? There's no way. He's going to be there. So I get down there, and then I'm waiting, and I'm in like, there's probably about 50 people there, and it's first come, first serve. Once they reach 100 people, you're done, but it's all free. It's like 70, 80, 60, 50 people, whatever. I didn't count. And then this dude walks in with a Bangor main jacket and a crutch, and I go, that's either a Stephen King lookalike or fucking Stephen King. So I wait patiently by him the whole time, and Joe's talking and everything like that, and he goes to leave, and there's like one dude with him. You think there'd be cops around the world's most greatest living author? You think there'd be some sort of no one, not even his wife, just some random dude. So he starts to walk out with the random dude, and I don't want to go up there and jack him, obviously, but I don't want to flip him out or have him mace me. So I go, Mr. King, I was at the same high school as you. I went to Lisbon. Prudence Grant was my English teacher. She was your English teacher. She's like, all right, not right now, not right. I go, I really love you, and not in a gay way, but I do. I gotta get a picture. He's like, all right. And I'm just like, and I snap the back of his head, dude, and I get the. So I totally fanboyed out at 46 years old. At the time, probably 45. I totally fucking. Like my girlfriend passed out in Yellow Wolf's arms. She literally like laughed, cried, and then almost passed out in his armpit when we met. She's that much of a fan. So I get it, because like literally like 5 months later I meet King and I do the same thing. So to answer your story, which is a long fucking answer, it was wild. Because as you know, it's legendary, I think. And I think Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, I've been to his grave in Rhode Island. But all these famous authors, all these people that movies, films, shows, other authors base their life off of, and he's in front of me. When the whole world's watching one of his movies right now, reading his book, I'm in front of him. And he didn't punch me, but he acknowledged me. He looked at me, he goes, not right now. I was like, that's better than an autograph. We made eye contact. I don't need your autograph. Whatever, dude. And if no one believes me, fuck them. I got to, Adam rules. Oh, yeah, my ADHD's going on fleek. Anyway, it's not about me. It's about Shannon Atkins. But yeah, I know you're a Stephen King fan. So yeah, I like to tell my story. I'm definitely a talker. So you would love to meet him too? I could see you staying outside his house by his gate for hours.
I don't know if I would do that, but yes, I do. I want to meet him. He's definitely on the list of people that I want to meet.
It'd be cool if you were in a Stephen King movie, if they did like a remake or something.
Right? That would be awesome.
Darlene says, what's up?
Hi, Darlene. Hi.
I get that out of my system. Good. So where does Shannon see herself this year? Do you see yourself more film projects? Touring, maybe going to conventions?
I don't know. I think I might take a little bit of a break. Other than I am working on an installment for you know who Daryl Hook is, right? He did Stoner Snakes.
Oh, yes. I was going to have Kelsey Livingsgood on. She was telling me about Stoner Snakes. She's coming on.
You should have Daryl on. He's awesome. You should have
Daryl Ford?
Daryl on. You should definitely talk to Daryl Hook.
Oh, Daryl Hook. I don't know if I have
Mhm.
Daryl Hook on. No, Mars laughing. I caught Adam. Yeah, I was reading Stephen King. I was reading Pet Sematary outside Stephen King's house, and No More drove by with his old lady a couple of years ago. I totally wasn't stalking. I love Maximum Overdrive. I don't know what. Yeah, Maximum Overdrive is a great one too.
Yes.
Oh, this guy loves you. He's been on. He loves me too. What's up, Mike?
Well, Michael McGlynn, he's so great.
Slasher Nurse fucking series and all them over there at the productions.
I got to just work. I just worked with them to do a scene for Uncle Fred's Monster Problem. And it was really cool to work with them.
That. Uncle Fred's Monster Problem. That's coming up, ain't it?
Yeah, they're almost there. I think they're almost done filming.
Oh, she's gonna buy some Stoner Snake Gross Fest in 2 weeks. Yes, that's right. Nomar's gonna be there. Nomar, go buy some. Nomar's a big supporter. Does podcast, author. Like I said, the big guy in Maine. I think he wears every hat that you can wear. So,
I never get to go to Gross Fest. Every time Gross Fest is happening, that's when our yearly family vacation is. Every single time.
We'll bring the family vacation there. Oh, Mike loves us. I love you all. We love you, Mike. I got to get you back on the show. You're a funny fucking dude, man. Shannon mentioned earlier Tales from the Crypt is one of her first, and he sent me an intro to my show with a dude from Tales from the Crypt, like a dummy thing of it. I was like, what are these? Just weird odds? You tell me, right?
Michael McGlynn's house is like a museum.
I see the background before when he was on the show and stuff too. Yeah. Let me see. So give me some. Let me see. What about food? What do you guys do when you go to a big thing? You guys are you like your lobsters? You like your Maine lobsters? You like just like big ribs? What's your go-to?
I don't like lobster. I do like seafood, but I don't like lobster. I don't. I'm sorry.
You're banished from Maine. No,
you know what? But the thing is that if I went to Maine, I would try it. I feel like you have to try Maine lobster. Like
you got to try the best. You get dip some lobster. Yeah.
So I've tried it 3 times and I didn't like it. But like I said, Maine, I feel like if you go to Maine, you should try it. And I'll probably like it there because it's probably cooked the way it's supposed to be and all that. So
yeah. You get your crabs out there, the Maryland crabs, right? The big boys.
Yes, I love crab legs.
Everybody in chat. Sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Langoliers. Yes, Langoliers. That was filmed at the Bangor airport. I can bring you there, too. I'm sorry. Where is it? There you go. Langoliers was the first Stephen King book I read. That's cool. Yeah, that's filmed right in Bangor, too, Jeff. Darlene, what's up? Send me a friend request. Everybody that I'm not friends with that's in chat, Adam Ford, send me a friend request, would you? Going to have you on the show, and I'll have Shannon be my side.
Clint. I'm going to try to do it next year.
What do you say? Yeah, Family Reunion's going to be put on hold next year. Blueberry soda.
Ooh.
Your fucking friends and family are weird. I got to have them all on. They're all fun.
Ference is definitely somebody that you should have on. He does the movies Faces of the Undead. And he's very I love his movies and him just all the way around. He's a really cool guy. He's definitely somebody you should sit down and talk to.
Yeah, guys, send me a thing. And my thing it says follow, but go to the right and you can hit add friend and I'll accept. If I see you're friends with mutual friends with Shannon, you'll get it. So appreciate it, dude. Adam Ford. Well, look at that. I'm pretty much part of the family now, Shannon. Get your old man to send me a friend request. So would you, I mean, obviously some of these horrors that you do are kind of comedies too. You're pretty much open, I guess, would you be open to anything as long as the role's fitting, I guess, right? Comedy.
I want to do comedy. I want to do something. I kind of want to step out of horror a little bit and see what I can do. Everybody tells me, they're like, oh, you should do comedy. You're so funny and stuff. Like my boyfriend, Adam, tells me that all the time. He's like, you could definitely do this. So I would like to try it. Stoner Snakes was a lot of fun. Like it was
definitely sounds fun. That's got to be fucking hell.
It was so much fun. And The Legend of Crickfoot, you've seen that one, right? So that was a lot of fun. So the comedies and stuff, it's fun to do and it's freeing and stuff. But like Daryl Hook is getting ready to do another anthology called Sharkoween. So I'm directing an installment for it.
No
And
way.
ours is called Blind Bait, and I'm directing it, and my boyfriend Adam is writing it.
Oh, look at that dude! He's writing it, and you're directing his film. That's fucking cool. Like I tell everybody, if I'm ever in your area or if you're ever close to me and you want someone to die or kill somebody, I'm your guy. I know that's out of context, but I will definitely die on your film. I'm telling everybody, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm fucking serious. I'll die on your film. Do you want Bigfoot to sit on my face? What do you want? Like, let's go. That's cool. Good. You heard it here first, guys. I would think you haven't really disclosed it on Facebook that I saw. So I'll have to get Adam on the show. This is the sponsor now. Hello from Madruna. What's up, Thomas? Thomas, for the Connecticut Parafest or the Salem Con? I think Shannon would be a good one to get down there.
Yeah, definitely.
For one, a convention in Salem, and to go to Salem, they can't lose. Faces of the Undead is great. Can't wait for part 2, Clint says. Adam's getting everybody. Oh, we got a new one. Sending the heart. Hello, Cammie. Miss White, thanks for checking in. Be sure and share this, guys. Appreciate it, Ian. The hard copy will be on YouTube tomorrow. Still got plenty of time. So congrats, Mike says on that.
Thank you.
See, we found out at the same time, dude. You do amazing comedy, especially if you wrote it.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that.
That's one thing of all these horror movies. That it's kind of a sick comedy, but some of these they're pretty. Yeah. Oh, my girl Heather, what's going on, baby love? Horror comedy is her favorite. Yeah, it is the best there is. Me and her always watch your thing together. We'll put it on Tubi, and she'll go pick one, and I go, who's coming on my show? We got to rewatch this or whatever, and fucking there she is. That's my guess, or there he, or whatever, you know. So
that's awesome.
You got to do it. You got to do it. So, what does Shannon do when she's not directing, writing, filming, producing? What do you have a hobby? Do you have, you got family and shit, obviously you got friends. Like what's your go to?
I read a lot. I love to read. That's one of my favorite things. Bookstores, I can spend hours in a bookstore. And that's usually what my friends and I do. We'll go and we'll grab coffee and then we'll hit a bookstore. There's a lot of little witchy shops in Gettysburg. So my friend Aaron and Carrie, like we're always going there, spending hours there. So I like to do stuff like that. And then for the most part, I like to stay home. Watch movies, watch bad dumb movies. Force my boyfriend to watch bad dumb movies.
Yeah. Me and Heather look at each other and go, fucking hey, we can make a movie. We can do this. Like, what the fuck? Especially with Maine's landscape. I know there's plenty of free places to go shoot in these foothills of Maine that would look fantastic in films.
I would love to shoot a film in Maine.
There's been a couple. Most, like I said, if Stephen King can have movies filmed here, fucking anybody can. So it's just, I know it's way the fuck out there. Hey, when you said Gettysburg, you didn't mean Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, did you?
Yeah. I'm about 20 minutes from Gettysburg.
Gorgeous. Stop. Oh my God. Gettysburg is when you start seeing the little wooden picket fences and you go all the way to the covered bridge and shit. And wow, you said Gettysburg. I'm like, there's no way it's at Gettysburg, Maryland, is there? But I forgot Pennsylvania's right. Yeah. She's lying. She likes roaming in the forest trying to gather as many raccoons. That'd be a great AI picture. Someone do an AI picture of Shannon. Don't give away secrets, guys. There's only one raccoon forager around here. What genre of comedy would you like to do, Shannon? Look at you with all the questions. You're gonna be my co-host, man.
Horror comedy. I would love to do horror comedy. One of my favorite movies is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's one of my go-tos all the time. It's my son's favorite movie as well. So I like stuff like that. So I would like to do that. But a stoner comedy. I would love to do a stoner comedy.
I feel like the Snakes on one would be, but stoner comedy.
Snakes is a stoner comedy, but I would like to do something like Mallrats or Dazed and Confused, or something along those lines. I think it would be a lot
bit
of
of
fun.
blood on the side.
Like that. Yeah.
Where do you stand on like speaking of blood, real quick, not to be weird? Where do you stand on like AI blood? Like, do you still like? I mean, you know how people do like AI's kind of taking over the FX art and shit like that. It's digital shit. It's kind of taking people's jobs away, and I don't even think it looks as good. Some shit's funny, like what was it, Sharknado? When there's sharks in a tornado, you really can't do that. I get it, but when it comes to blood and stuff, where you can have like people make that, where do you stand on AI and shit like that? Do you think it's
So
ruining it?
I'm not a fan of AI at all. I'm really not.
Yeah.
Every film that I have worked on other than Blood and Breakfast, because Blood and Breakfast, they were a little restricted with what they could do because of the bed and breakfast that they filmed in. But my part, I was happy that the part that I was in was with practical effects. But every film that I have been in has been with practical effects.
I like that. It keeps the old school into it. You know what I mean? Plus it keeps people occupied with jobs. And I think it's just, yeah, you guys, is that for you? You guys eat at Mexican restaurants?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Got to go soon. I'm not ignoring you guys. Sorry. Everybody's busting in comments. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know what the no was for. Was the no for the and probably the AI thing? Yeah, it's practical effects. Yeah,
because Cammy is an FX person. She's a special effects person. So she's probably saying no to AI.
Yeah. No, got you. I definitely like and respect that more. The more I talk to a lot of people, I notice too with actors and actresses, you guys wear fucking 8 hats, like you. I mean, you're not just an actress. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, editors and the script writers and their SFX artists and their producers, and it's like, wow, you guys wear a lot of hats. It takes a lot to make these independent films when you don't have $1 million grant from Paramount or whatever. So
yes,
I get it. So what of all your hats, I got to ask you, what's one of your favorite to wear? I would think people say director, but everybody says directors. Obviously, you're in charge of everything, so it's very stressful. People like the freeness of being an actress, but what say you? What do you like to do out of all that? What's your...
It kind of depends. I'm getting into producing more. Producing is fun. That's a lot of fun. But I do like directing. It's one thing to sit down and read a script, but then to be there and just watch it all unfold. And you can't do that when you're acting in it. Like, you don't see it until it's done. But to be the director and see how everybody comes together and just puts this piece of this thing that's just this piece of paper with this writing on it and just put it together, it's really cool. That's a really amazing thing to see. So I enjoy directing.
Oh, I like that. You're like the general, so to speak. Like, you're still there with the team. You're having fun, but yet you're kind of overseeing it. And that's pretty neat. Let's see. Kim also saying being Crick foot. Oh no shit!
Yes, she did. Yeah. Yes, she did.
Oh, you brought the weirdos tonight. That's good.
Kimmy, we gotta play with blood again soon.
Oh, dude, Mike, look at you loving everybody because everybody loves you. Let me see. Still got plenty of time, guys. Having some fun. I love when it goes easy and it's just having fun. You never give me a bucket. Did you give me a bucket list for other than America?
I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Salem. I want to go Louisiana. Louisiana's big on my list. I really want to go to Louisiana.
Louisiana, really? Why? I'm curious.
I want to go see the Elizabeth plantation, the house that was in the Skeleton Key and Stay Alive and all that. I really want to go see that stuff. I want to go see all the witch doctor stuff. I don't want to touch it, but I want to see it. And I want to eat.
Crawfish. I always want to try crawfish, but that house is still standing. That plantation is still.
They're doing tour. They do tours. You can go in, actually go and do tours. It's in what is that? The Jamestown the Jamestown Parish or something.
The Jamestown Parish plantation, I believe. Yeah, it's a long one. Wow. Jamestown, a lot of shit went down there. Bad, but some good stuff. But I mean, history in general. What about your favorite place besides your home Do you have a place you go? I got to go there once a year. It sounds like Gettysburg's probably your favorite non-living place. It's got to be.
I actually am in Pennsylvania a lot more than I'm in Maryland. I did not realize when I moved to the area that I'm at now that Pennsylvania would be such a big part of my life. But that is also where everybody lives that does the movies.
You're on the cusp, though. Like you said, you got to be, 20 minutes from the line,
from
right?
Gettysburg, yeah.
No shit. So, yeah, you're out of the fucking line then. You're basically, yeah. Wow. Okay. I went there we went through there a long time ago. We went to Evans City, where Night of the Living Dead was filmed. Evans City, Pennsylvania. We came back down, got to see some Pittsburgh stuff and Hillview Manor. I think it's Rock or something. I forget the name of it, but yeah, Pennsylvania's loaded with shit. So you spend most of your time in another state.
I do. It's literally only 20 minutes, but yeah, I'm in Gettysburg a lot. My friend Erin, her tattoo studio's in Gettysburg, and as you can see, that's a hobby.
Yeah. Therapy too.
I'm there a lot with her and stuff. But yeah, most of the films, most indie films that you see, they're filmed in spots of Waynesboro and Gettysburg, PA.
Yeah, between the city and the woods, they get a lot of backdrop they can use and shit. Plenty of rivers, lakes, mountains, the whole nine. Yeah, Pennsylvania is I call Pennsylvania the Central Maine, like the Central American Maine almost, because it's kind of, it's right there. Iowa too is pretty fucked up. Let me see. So, I mean, you got all this stuff coming out. You got all this stuff. Geez, what do you got? Okay, how about this? Where can people find you? Let's plug that. I mean, you got an IMDb. Do you have a website? Do you have like a link tree? They call it.
I do have an IMDb. Most people can find me on Facebook. I was doing Instagram for a little while, but people got on my nerves, so I was just I feel like one social media platform is enough to be aggravated. So I just don't want to deal with it. So, but I have, The Sibylla 6 is my movie. That's my directorial debut. I also acted in it. We are in post-production on that. Black Sheep. I was the assistant director for Black Sheep. We are in post for that. That will be premiered later this year as well. And then,
yeah, that's right.
Yes,
I didn't know I knew you were involved with that, but I thought you were just part of the acting team. I didn't know you were behind the scenes too. No shit. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So if someone wants you for a convention, they want to work with you, maybe want to get you on their movie, they just could message you on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Send me a message on Facebook.
Okay. I was saying you're pretty easy to get a hold of. I can't imagine why. I mean, obviously, no one fucks around, whatever. But if they want seriously inquisitions, and if you guys don't know how to find her, message me and I'll point you in the direction or whatever. Wow, you got a lot of shit coming on. It's gonna be fucking, yeah. Do you expect Black Sheep? Because Shannon said she was thinking by Halloween, maybe.
Yes, I think we're gonna premiere by October. Yeah.
Oh, dope. That's gonna be a big one. Cool. We got about 5-10 left. You got anything you want that I left out?
No.
We're not ending it early. We got 5 or 10.
No, I don't really have any questions. I asked you the question I wanted to ask you. I definitely wanted to know what it was like to meet Stephen King, but I don't know. We will talk a little bit more about you because you have such an amazing life. Like everybody thinks that we do because we're actresses and all this stuff, but you go all over the place and you live in one of the coolest places that there is. Seriously, does it ever get boring to you, or is it still exciting? Like every day, is it still exciting?
You know, it's funny. People think Maine. They go, well, it's Maine. I mean, it's a big deal. Trees, moose, LL Bean. But dude, like as you know, it was Salem, 1600s, right? I mean, the America we know started here. So it's like, why not just? But the thing is, you're not going to Maine unless you're going to Maine. It's not like it's Ohio. You drive through it to get to wherever. So I've done the tours for about 3 years now, and I've only done about 4 tours. And 3 of them were to the same people. My friends, the Radicals out of Connecticut, they drive around in a hearse and they sell Ouija boards from Coffinwood. But the thing is, there's so much. Yeah, they live a pretty good life. But the thing is, with that, there's so much to see as far as historic haunted or movies in Maine. You can't see it all in one day. Thinner was filmed here. You remember the Thinner? It's Thinner when the guy loses all the weight. I know where all that is in Belfast and shit. I know where the whole all that good stuff is. So that's what I try to do. I figure I might as well make the most of it. And if we're here, might as well do it. I have plenty of time sitting on my ass, just smoking weed, talking to you guys, trying to get shit up for the shows. But Heather and I, we really try to, like, we're getting involved now with these guys that sponsor the show. I didn't bring them up, by the way. The Happy Crow. It's going to be a bookstore bar in Gardner, Maine. It's a paranormal scene right now. For that. Yes, the Boo Fighters Paranormal. They're going to have their paranormal equipment there. We're going to do horrible nights, movie night with Adam, and I'm going to play Tubi movies with the director's consent. So I'll probably message you at some point. I'll give them a percentage, but we're going to do that. I'm going to talk about my guests on the show, maybe do a live podcast there. So they want to work with us. In about, 2 weeks, we're going to Fort Western with them. It's America's oldest wooden fort. It was built by the British in 1774. And it's we're doing a sleepover, a paranormal sleepover. They're shutting the gates, and we're all spending the night doing investigation and putting tents up and spending the night on America's oldest fort. So
you got a cool side in life.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's why I figure, the podcast is great. Getting to meet you guys, an excuse to stalk actors and directors and authors and shit. I had Sandy Johnson on, as you know, Mike Myers' sister.
She's amazing. We worked with her on Black Sheep. She is such a sweetheart.
She's in Black Sheep too?
She plays Shonda's mom.
Get the fuck out of here. Sandy Johnson, she blew me a kiss on camera, man. Miss Playboy 74. She's amazing. Beatrice Bopel, she's in a lot of your films. I had her on. So
yep, we did Blood and Breakfast with her.
She was in Blood and Breakfast, and I get to have her on. She sent me a signed copy of her book after Freddy Krueger's mom book. So I guess it is interesting because a lot of people don't get to meet Yellow Wolf or Stephen King or talk to Shannon Atkins on a Thursday. But just like what you said, you might as well go and do it. And that's why you're driving to one of the most haunted, known historic towns besides Salem in America, Gettysburg, where most people had never been. You're going there getting fucking tattoos. That's pretty dope. Right? So, that's pretty cool. And I think that's what it's about. I think I love my movies and video games and all that shit, but you push pause and you go check out real life because there's some cool shit to see. I think that's what it comes down to. I'll get your ass to Maine and take my tour, brother. I'll show you some cool shit. In Bangor, there's a couch where America's first Republican vice president died on while playing poker. Hannibal Hamlin, Abraham Lincoln's vice president. He died on the couch. The place where he died is their Tarantine Club. The couch is on display at the Bangor Library, where Stephen King's got an award. And then you go to the cemetery where he's buried, and that's where Stephen King played the Reverend in Pet Cemetery. Sell in Bangor, I'll show you. Yes, same dude. Zabilla 6. I saw that a lot coming up. Over the last, I believe, fall of last year, I saw that coming up a lot. Yes, you got to come to Maine one day. You'll get out of here. I've heard that enough. Can't wait. Yeah, I can't. That's going to be a big one, guys. Make sure you check that out. We have to come to Maine so I can meet you, at least to the convention, so people can get to know your shit. And when Zabilla 6 comes out, you know me, and it's, of course, Black Sheep. I'm going to be sharing it. I always share my guest movies and stuff like that. So, well, there. Good show.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
I'll have to, now that I've had you on, like I said, no rush, but maybe send me a minute or less intro. Like I put in the beginning, hey, this is Shannon Atkins from whatever, it's such and such. I am a such and such. You're watching such and such, I'll send you the stuff, the script for it. But okay. I'll get you back on in the future if you ever want to come back on and catch up after Black Sheep comes out. Maybe get Shonda on. I can have 3 or 4 guests, have like a round table. Have you something?
You should bring Amanda Megan on too, because she's the writer and the director, so she should definitely be a part of that group.
Yes. Like I said, I probably got 5 or 6 friend requests waiting for me as soon as I get off here. So, this will be the hard copy. This will be up on YouTube forever in the archives. Saturday, I'll tag you in on Facebook. And thank you for coming on. That was a blast. Finally get to talk a little bit. And
thank you for having me. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Love you all. Babe, we got to go to Maine.
You got a good support system here. Great show. Oh, dude, you great show. People tune in, and like I said, I don't push on no one, but for you guys to watch for a full hour to support her and me, Much love and appreciation. And yes, get your asses to Maine. Come get your tour off me. I'll give you a good deal. That should give you a ride in the truck, and we'll go show you some great spots that, like I tell people, if you've been to it once, whatever, but I'm trying to push it. So, I love you too, Adam Ford. Look at that. I can say that because his name's Adam. If his name wasn't Adam, I wouldn't say that, but I'm just kidding. Fucking cheers, dude. Thank you so much for being my guest, Shannon. Adam, send me a friend request. Hope you did. And we'll talk to everybody soon. Check out her IMBD. Check out her shit. It's all over the place. Go check it out. Tubi, free stuff.